Good morning. It is actually morning for a change. I say good morning all the time, but a lot of people comment on it when I actually say it in the morning. So good morning. I planted a bunch of carrots here last spring, and none of them came up. I think I got one little tiny plant that just never did anything. But this year I got whole bunches of carrots going to seed. Now, normally I've got plenty of carrot seeds. I'm not concerned about the carrot seeds. I can get more, and I really don't have any place to put them. So I wanted to show you, apparently these did mature last year, but this is essentially a carrot blossom. And we've got them growing all throughout here. These are more mature. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is grab one of these, if I can get it. Okay. So look at that carrot. Okay. That is the carrot that this grew off of. So that carrot didn't mature sufficiently to be worth eating. So I don't want to keep seeds off of it. Now, I'm just showing you this because I want you to be able to see. Okay. All right. Now that one matured a little bit. It's a little skinny. If I didn't have any other choices, I would use it. Alright, let's try this one. Okay, so there's another one. Another one that, if I didn't have any other choices, I'd use it for seed. But I really don't need the seeds, which is why I'm doing this. To show you, this is a second-year carrot. And the plant looks very much like Queen Anne's lace, but I know that I planted carrots in here, so I'm not concerned about that. And I don't think there's any wild Queen Anne's lace in this area anyway. Okay, there's another one. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Okay, so this one, all of those were less than 2 feet tall. This one's about 4 feet tall. Probably, chances are good that it has a decent sized carrot under there. And since I don't care about the carrot seeds, I'm going to pull it. Okay, now when you look down here, you see all of this? There's more than one carrot in there. So Okay, so there's one good sized carrot, and if I wanted to keep it for seed, that's the one that I would use, right there. Okay? So there is a carrot plant, and with the root, it is just about 4 feet tall. Now, I can't replant it. That's one of the problems with getting seeds from root crops, is that you don't know what you're getting until you harvest. Now here's another good one. Sorry for the jiggling. This is actually 2, and it looks like, because the carrots shrivel when they get seeds on them, it looks like these were actually good sized solid carrots. One of them was a little bit twisted, but that's okay. So these would be the kind that I would want to use as seed, because they're going to pass on those attributes to their children. And if you have a parent with a good-sized root, chances are good you're going to get children with good-sized roots. Now, all of these carrots are mixing with each other. So if you have, that's why it's so complicated when you're doing seeds for root crops. But one thing that a lot of people do is they will pull the carrots at the end of the season and choose carrots or beets or potatoes or whatever, and choose the ones that they want to use for seed at that point. So if I was actually using these carrots for seed, here's another one. Pull that, it's just a weed. Okay. Okay, if I was actually using these carrots for seed, I probably would have picked the ones that I wanted to use last fall rather than letting them go until this spring. And then I can always replant. I can always look at the good ones. See, that one's almost an albino. It's orange at the top, but then it starts to go white. So different traits. Okay, see, that's kind of an albino-ish. Okay, and believe it or not, this is a type of clover, which is as tall as the carrots were. But, so there was our carrots, or carrot seeds, and I have lots and lots and lots of carrot seeds downstairs, and I really don't have room for more, which is why I wanted to use the carrots to show you this. So, this year, I will choose the best onions, and I will choose, now the best potatoes, that's another issue because the potatoes are all clones, but the best of my seed potatoes, the potatoes that grew from seed, the best of the oats, now that's, that's my only oats this year because that one came up volunteer. But once I have enough seeds to create an efficient gene pool, I can be very, very selective about what I plant so that I'm always planting the best. And even if the best, like the carrots, has crossed with something that is not quite best, if I keep the best year after year after year after year, that not quite best is going to slowly disappear as the variety stabilizes. I don't particularly care about stabilizing varieties, but I do care about getting the food that we need. So I will talk with you later.